Hello and welcome to Turbo Thumbs. I am Rasta Joe, and this is Thumb Through, and we're thumbing through The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening DX for the Game Boy Color. Let's get to it.
Okay, here we go, recording a second time. I did not press the record button the first time because I am very smart. And that's actually the perfect segue because I wanted to tell a story today that directly relates to my intelligence. So, it's kind of a big story in my life. It's one of those defining moments for me, I guess. But back when I was in elementary school, like real early on, first grade, second grade, I was getting bad grades, and it wasn't because I didn't understand the material or anything like that. It was because well, we couldn't figure it out. We didn't know why. So I was just getting bad grades, and the principal decided to talk to my parents about it. So my parents came in, and I guess they had a conversation. I'm not trying to talk to you. I'm gonna dig here. Oh, another seashell. So they had a conversation, I guess, and I had no idea about it. I didn't know any of this was happening. I just knew that I was getting bad grades, and it was really weighing on me. I was getting like D's and F's on assignments, and so it turned out that when the teacher would hand out a worksheet or a quiz or a test or whatever, all the material came easily to me, and so what would happen was I'd get the paper, I'd put my name on it, and then I'd kick back and not work on it. I'd just daydream instead. And so that was the cause, is it was too easy, I guess, and I wasn't taking it seriously. But anyway, my parents, they got called in, had a conversation with the principal or my teacher or somebody, and they thought that I was just dumb, I guess. Well, actually, let me back up a little bit. So when I was in class getting these worksheets, and I was daydreaming, what would happen was the teacher would say something like, only 5 minutes left, finish up. And at that point, I would realize, oh shit, I haven't done anything. I gotta do that. Oh, I forgot, we gotta get the key. Yeah, I realized I hadn't done anything, and so I would rush to try to do as much as I could, and I would get some of it done, but not enough to get good grades. So anyway, my parents went in and had a conversation with the teacher or whoever, and they're saying, well, Brian's not getting good grades. Shit. We think he needs to be in like a special needs type class. And I guess my parents said, well, hang on, let's have him tested. Let's see what he can really do. There we go. Welcome to the mysterious wood. Much of mystery you will find on this uncharted Koholint island. I'm afraid you may find it a trifle difficult to leave the island while the windfish naps. By the by, have you ever visited the Tail Cave, which is south of the village? Go there with the key you find in this forest. The windfish is watching. Hoot! Okay, yeah, so like I said, this is the second time I'm trying to record this. You may see some repeating stuff, and I apologize for that. I don't remember if we've been in these woods or not, but yeah, we gotta go in here to get the key. There's actually a cool glitch in here, but I can't do it yet. So anyway, I guess my parents said, let's have him tested and see if he's really special needs or whatever. So, unbeknownst to me, all that happened, and one day I just get pulled out of class. They said, okay, go to this room and do what they say. So, okay, whatever. So, I went to this other classroom that was empty. And it was just like me and like 2 or 3 other kids. And they said, here, take this test. I said, okay, so I sat down, I took the test, and pretty much everything was easy on it. I don't really remember much about it, actually. Oh, well, I died. So yeah, I took the test, and they just said, okay, go back to class. So that's what I did. Went back, and, you know, like a couple weeks later or whatever, however long, I guess my parents got the results, and the school was blown away. They had thought that I was slow, but it turned out I was actually above my class, I guess. I mean, I didn't see the actual results myself, but my parents asked if I wanted to take the advanced classes, and being kind of the lazy kid that I was like, what? No, that's more work. Because I had friends who were in the advanced classes, and I knew that it was like basically taking the grade that you're in plus some of the work from the next grade. I was like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do more work. Screw that. School sucks. School's lame. Blah, blah, blah. And, so anyway, yeah, I ended up just staying in the regular classes, but, you know, I didn't think I was dumb anymore. And that was really great for me because when I did think I was dumb, and when the school thought I was dumb and whatever, I remember a couple times when I was really struggling with it. One time, it was like one night, I think it was like a Sunday night, and I was thinking about going to school the next day and how I was probably going to get bad grades, and I just started bawling my eyes out. Ooh. You've got a Guardian Acorn! It will reduce the damage you take by half. So yeah, in this game there's a couple items like that. There's that Guardian Acorn, and there's also one called a Piece of Power. And anytime you get one, you have to read the little blurb about it. But, like this, now my defensible, so I take half damage. With the Piece of Power, it doubles your attack, and when you hit anybody, or hit any enemies, it just sends them flying, and they explode. But the second you walk through a door, it's gone. So it's kind of worthless when you get it right as you're about to exit a cave like that. But at least you got to see it. So yeah, anyway, yeah, I was thinking about the next day and how I was probably gonna get a bad grade on something or several things, and I just started bawling my eyes out. Oh, gel gun. And okay. And I went in my parents' room, I was crying, and like, oh, what's the matter? And I said, I hate school so much, I don't understand why I'm getting bad grades, I understand everything, blah, blah, blah. And, my parents just talked me down and said, well, just keep trying and keep giving it your best, and things will get better. It's hard, I can't get yet. And so I did. Kept going to school, and then the whole testing thing happened, and found out I wasn't dumb. I was actually real smart, and felt real nice about that. I can't do a potion thing here yet. Another time, it was so bad that I even considered suicide because it was just bothering me so much. one time, another acorn. Like I said, you gotta read the thing every time. But yeah, it was so bad. I remember I went in my parents' room, which was where my Boy Scout pocket knife was. And I took my pocket knife out, and I was looking at it, and I was looking at myself in the mirror, and I was like almost ready to do it. I was like right on the verge. I was actually about to do it. I was about to stab myself in the heart, which probably wouldn't have worked. I probably wouldn't have even been able to stab through my own breastbone. But I was looking at myself in the mirror as I was doing it, and I just realized I can't do it. You know, it would hurt other people, and it wouldn't really solve my problem, and I ended up not doing it. And I never told anybody about that until just now. But I'm glad I didn't do it. I'm glad I'm still alive. Being alive is good. You know, anyway. But yeah, that story, you know, finding out that I wasn't stupid after all was such a big thing to me. Especially because in my family, my dad always taught me that knowledge is power, and I think that's close. I think information is a powerful tool. I think a little bit differently, though. I think intelligence is a little more important. Being able to think critically and react quickly, I think that's maybe a little more helpful than just information, but, you know, still he's not wrong. But that was just driven into my head my whole life. And, yeah, then after finding out that I wasn't stupid, I felt a whole lot better about myself. As a raccoon, my nose is very sensitive to stuff like dust and powder. Alright, so there's a reason I gave him the same voice as a previous character. So you sprinkle some magic powder on him. He just freaks the fuck out. Bouncing all over the place all crazy. Boom! Then he explodes. The last thing I can remember was biting into a big juicy toadstool. Then I had the darndest dream. I was a raccoon. Yeah, sounds strange, but it sure was fun. Alright, so you had to do that because I don't know if you noticed how he was laughing at me when I was up here, but he basically like cursed this place, and I wouldn't be able to go up from here. I could go up, but it would put me somewhere else, rather than where I'm supposed to go, which is where this treasure chest is, with the key. You've got the tail key! Now you can open the tail cave gate! Hoot, take the key, and go to the tail cave. Retrieve the instrument that is hidden there. Go now. The wind fish is waiting. Hoot. Oh, Mr. Owl. Do you know how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll? Ooh, look at that, he tried to whack me. You know what? Set your ass on fire! Boom! Magic powder! Alright, let's switch back to the shield here. Alright, so, oh, I love how, they made the woods. You see that color change, how the woods is darker than out here? It's like you're actually in the woods where all the trees kind of block the sun, and it's all shady. But you come out, and the sun's out, and it's brighter out here. I think that's a great touch. I wonder if that was in the original version. I'm not sure. Mysterious forest. It's a little bit mysterious. Alright. Make sure my health is full. Got 100 roots. So now let's go do our first dungeon here. Oops, no way. So many Octoroks on the way. I don't know if you can hear the music very well. It's usually pretty hushed in these videos, but whenever you get the acorn or the piece of power, look at that. He hit me and I didn't take any damage. But I think I lost the acorn because the music changed. Oh, fun down at the bottom of that hole. This tree's got a secret I can't get to yet. But here we go, let's open up the tail cave. Yeah, there's that discovery jingle. Level 1, Tail Cave. So I already started this cave last time I tried to film this. There we go, there's a key. But, yeah, I had to completely restart the game because after filming the first video, I didn't save. And then, when I realized I wasn't recording the second time, you've got the compass now. You can see where the chests and Nightmare are hidden. The Nightmare? Good God. This compass has a new feature. A tone will tell you if a key is hidden in a room when you enter. Yeah, it does like a little doot 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 doot. Yeah, but I didn't save. And, then I think I died in here. So I had to start the whole game over. But I needed to do some off-screen work anyway, which is why I had so much money, and I had enough money to buy that shovel and the bombs. Another small key. I usually go left here. Let's try going right, though. Got some Stalfos. Take you money. Frickin' Stalfos always jump. The only thing you can do is corner them. Ow. Just like the ones in, what's it called? Link to the Past. At last, you got a map! Press the start button to look at it! Yeah, let's take a look. There we go, you can see all the rooms and chests and whatnot. Alright, so now let's go left. Actually, this door's pretty cool, let's use it. It turns you gray and flips you around. Why it turns you gray? I don't understand. Oh! Oh shit. Okay. There's a piece of power. Yeah. You got a piece of power. You can feel the energy flowing through you. Grab my key real quick. I think those guys are called bubbles. Either bubbles or anti-fairies. You hit them with a weapon that you get later on, they turn into fairies. Found this cracked wall real quick. You can see with the piece of power, not only is my sword flashing down there, you hit enemies far away and they explode, but I also walk faster, which can be troublesome in cases where you gotta be careful of holes like this. And I just put another bomb. Let's get rid of that. In here we get another seashell. How many do I have? Something good is bound to happen, yep. Let's see. Oh, I have 3 right there. These are the Lammolas or Moldorms. One of those two. Boom! The sword has become a baseball bat. There's a trap. Gotta get him stuck. And that block. Okay, we're almost to a new item here. Ah! Open gels. Why didn't I hit him before? I mean, it looked like my sword was hitting him, didn't it? I mean, seriously. Alright, these guys, I forget what they're called, but you gotta block with your shield, and then hit them, otherwise you can't damage them. I think they knock you back, yeah. Oh. Boom! Secret staircase. And look, it's Goombas! Ow. You stomp on them, they give you hearts. If you just hit them, they die. Ooh, give me a ruby. Boom! Alright, there's a new item right up this way. It's not the flying heart there. Oh! Ah, should just went for it. Oh, now I lost my piece of power. You've got the Rock's Feather. It feels like your body is a lot lighter. And you rarely use the shield until you get the next one. Boing! Damn it! Need hearts. Oh, that was a full refill? Oh, okay. But okay. I ain't gonna complain. You can jump through little gaps, or I can fall down because I pressed it too late. Playing with a Game Boy player, I think you have to do things a bit earlier than you normally would. There's a bit of lag. Ah, see there? Knock me down a peg. Oh! Damn, just freaking spawning right on top of me. How is my sword not hitting this? Come on. Gee. Go here. There's a key block. How does that work? You put a key in a block, and that makes it disappear? You've got the Nightmare's key. Now you can open the door to the Nightmare's lair. Alright then. I know you can go right, but there's nothing, or left back there, but there's nothing there. So yeah, you put a key in a block and it disappears. I mean, I understand unlocking a door. And like with this door, when you put the key in, at least it goes up, then just poof away. Ah! Oh. Get him, I lost health. Okay, you guys are a real pain in the ass. Ooh. Oh yes, okay. Diamond. 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 Damn it! Alright, you twos get back together. Oh. Heart. Diamond. Shit. Alright, let me reset them. Oh, you know what? I think. Oh, fuck. Those two have to be the same, right? Diamond. 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 Yay! And here I think you get the beak. Yep. You found a stone beak. Let's find the owl statue that belongs to it. So in each dungeon you get these stone beaks. And these owl statues here, they work like the white tiles in A Link to the Past. Or basically you just get a hint, as long as you have the stone beak. Turn aside the spined ones with a shield. Yep, that I already know. I'm gonna die. Whoop. Need to be more careful. Oh shit, I think I'm going into a boss fight too. Yep. Yep, he got me. Okay, well, we gotta walk back there. Guess we'll get the mini. Screw you guys. Screw you. And also screw you. Alright, now we got full health. him just right like this. Just wail on him till he dead. What that thing's name is. So that thing there's a warp point, lets you warp back to the entrance. Or warp to this spot from the entrance. Alright, there's nothing down the steps. Here's the boss. This is the hardest boss in the game. Outliner. Because he continuously tries to knock you off the level. You just got this small ass platform to work with. See? He knocks you off, and then you're stuck down here, and you have to start the fight all over again. Think. Liner. Stop trying to push me off, you jerk. I don't know how many hits it takes, but I know he's a real pain in the ass. Ah! Killed me. Yep. He's a real bear. Alright, and there's one heart down. Perfect. Just they can trigger those other guys. This is outsider. Ah! Dick! You can't hurt me as long as I have to. Well, never mind. Alright, let's frickin' destroy this power stool. Ding! 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 Buzz outsider, yeah, let's go. Ah, dick! Ah, got you, son! Boom, boom, boom! I love how each part of him explodes. Ah, yes. More life. Alright, let's see if we can hear this. You got the full moon cello. Excellent. I don't know if you can hear me on that. Probably should have done the owl's voice, because that's probably him. Hoot! That is an instrument of the sirens. I have to admit, at first I did not believe you were real. That instrument, along with the 7 others in the set, has the power to wake the windfish. You must collect them all. I was instructed to give you directions. Your next goal is north, in the Goponga Swamp. Hoot indeed. Hoot indeed. Okay. I think that's probably good for one episode, so we'll end it there, and see you next time.
Alright, so that's it for this time. I think that boss is called Moldorm? Or maybe he's... I don't know. Whatever. He's a bastard. He's hard. After that, everything gets easier. But anyway, that's it for this time on Thumb Through. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. You can also follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/turbothumbs or on Twitter at twitter.com/turbo_thumbs. I have been Rasta Joe, and thank you for checking out Turbo Thumbs.